Life has a way of surprising us, often when we least expect it. Sometimes the most profound changes begin with a single unexpected moment, a twist of fate that sets everything in motion. It weaves joy and hardship together, blending laughter with tears and hope with uncertainty, all within the same chapter of our lives. For Katie Thurston, love found her off camera in 2024 when she met comedian Jeff Arcuri on Instagram. What started as a simple online connection quickly grew into something real and meaningful. Their connection was instant, so much so that Katie made the bold decision to move across the country to New York City, leaving behind her old life to be with him and start anew. Their days became a tapestry of laughter, exploring the city's endless possibilities and building a home together, one small moment at a time. Just 5 months in, Jeff proposed, and on March 22, 2025, they exchanged vows in a simple backyard ceremony, surrounded only by their parents and their beloved dog, a celebration of love in its purest form. It wasn't about grand gestures or elaborate plans, but about choosing each other every day, even as uncertainty loomed and the world felt unpredictable. Katie's story shifted from the spotlight of reality TV romance to something far deeper. A partnership built on resilience, trust, and unwavering love. Their wedding was a quiet promise, a vow to face whatever challenges the future might bring, side by side, with courage and hope. This was the beginning of a love story that would be tested in unimaginable ways, but also one that would endure, strengthened by every trial and every triumph they shared. Amidst the excitement of new love and the thrill of building a life together in a bustling new city, Katie and Jeff felt unstoppable. Every day brought new adventures, laughter, and dreams for the future. But one morning, Katie discovered a lump in her breast. The moment was jarring, a sudden interruption to their happiness, and a wave of worry washed over her. At first, she tried to reassure herself, remembering a benign cyst from years before. She clung to the hope that this too would turn out to be nothing serious, just another harmless scare. But as the days passed, the lump persisted. By February 2025, after a series of anxious appointments and tests, a biopsy revealed the unthinkable, stage 3 invasive ductal carcinoma. Katie shared the devastating news with friends and family. Her world suddenly upended. The life she had imagined seemed to slip away in an instant. Wedding plans and dreams of a bright future were quickly replaced by a calendar filled with doctor visits, scans, and treatment schedules. Then, another devastating blow. Doctors discovered the cancer had already spread to her liver, upgrading her diagnosis to stage 4. The news was almost too much to bear. Despite the shock and fear, there was a glimmer of hope. Her cancer was initially thought to be triple positive, a type that often responds well to targeted therapies and new treatments. Katie and Jeff clung to this hope, determined to fight for her future together. They leaned on each other, drawing strength from their love and the support of those around them. Their relationship, still so new and full of promise, was immediately tested in ways they never could have imagined. But together, they faced the challenge as a team, refusing to let fear win. The dream of a simple, happy life was replaced by a fight for survival. Every day became a battle, but also a testament to their resilience and love. But hope, however small, became their anchor, guiding them through the darkest moments and reminding them that even in the face of overwhelming odds, they were not alone. Just as they settled on a treatment plan, another unexpected twist arrived, throwing everything into uncertainty once again. A second opinion revealed her cancer was actually HER2 negative, not triple positive as first thought, forcing a complete and sudden change in strategy. The news was both confusing and overwhelming, but it meant starting over with a new approach. Katie avoided chemotherapy, but the new treatment brought its own harsh side effects: medically induced menopause, relentless hot flashes, and later, troubling memory loss. Each day was a challenge, as her body and mind adjusted to the unfamiliar. She spoke openly about these struggles, breaking the silence around the realities of cancer treatment. By sharing her story, she helped others feel less alone in their own battles. The side effects were isolating and frightening, often leaving Katie feeling vulnerable. But her honesty and willingness to talk about her experiences created a sense of community for others facing similar hardships. Then, in July, a breakthrough. Her tumors were shrinking. The relief was immense, and hope began to return. It was the first real sign that the new plan was working, offering a glimmer of optimism after months of uncertainty. This victory brought renewed hope and strength to keep fighting. reminding Katie and those around her that progress was possible, even after setbacks. Katie's resilience and transparency inspired everyone following her journey, showing the power of vulnerability and courage in the face of adversity. Against all odds, progress was being made, and Katie's story became a beacon of hope for so many others. Cancer forced Katie and Jeff to confront the possibility of infertility. Before treatment began, they quickly decided to freeze embryos through IVF, a race against time. The process was grueling, layered on top of the stress of her diagnosis. But they succeeded, freezing 2 viable embryos, a symbol of hope for their future family. Katie has been open about the grief of possibly not carrying a child herself, and the likelihood of needing a surrogate. Her honesty has helped others facing similar struggles. Their decision to preserve fertility was an act of defiance against cancer's uncertainty. It was a commitment to a future they still believed in. Even in crisis, they chose hope. In September 2025, Katie faced a bizarre new challenge. False rumors of her death spread online. The fake news triggered panic among friends and fans, adding emotional strain to her ongoing battle. Katie responded first with raw emotion, then with humor, posting a parody video as an angel, poking fun at the rumors. She even turned the ordeal into a comedic ad for a casket company, reclaiming her narrative. This blend of vulnerability and wit showed her resilience. Katie refused to let cruelty define her story. She confronted pain with honesty, then rose above it with laughter. Her spirit remained unbreakable, even in the face of digital cruelty. She reminded everyone that she was still here, fighting and laughing. Through every setback, Katie Thurston has been a beacon of honesty and hope. She's shared her fears and her strength, breaking the myth that you must always be positive in crisis. Her husband Jeff has been her steadfast partner, their love deepened by adversity. Together, they've shown what true commitment looks like. Katie uses her platform to urge others, especially young women, to be proactive about their health. Early detection, she says, can save lives. As of October 2025, her tumors are shrinking, a hard-won victory. Her journey is a testament to resilience, love, and the power of hope. Katie's story isn't the romantic comedy she imagined, but it's become something far more powerful. And her fight and her hope continue.